everyone, it is me, Princess Love. I'm here to do a quick video, 14 months, 1 year, 2 months video. Today's date is February 21st. Tomorrow is February 22nd, which will be my 14 months post-op. This video is titled, Fail. Foods. I'm still having problems with food. Well, first let me say, I go by Princess Love. I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy December 22nd, 2016. When I started this journey, it was April to May 2016. I was 252, 255 pounds. When it came time for me to do my 2-week liquid diet, I was at 260, so I had gained a few pounds. And within 2 weeks, I had lost and went down to 248. My surgery, the day of surgery. And as of today, my weight is still the same, fluctuating. The lowest I came down to was 167.50. And my weight is fluctuating between 167, 68, 69. It's up and down 2, 3 pounds, 2, 3, 4 pounds, up and down, up and down. And I don't really stress about it because for some reason it seems like it does that. And then next thing you know, then I start losing again or it drops. So I'm just waiting to see what happens. Right now, I got a lot of stuff going on. And one thing is I'm very stressed. I got a whole lot of other stuff going on. I'm not going to even get into that right now. But the video is about my IBS and me not really eating food like I should. I went to the gastro doctor the other day. And well, one good thing of that was my blood pressure seemed to be good. My blood pressure was 133/84, which was good because a lot of times my blood pressure is always high when I go to the doctor's office or the hospital where they said I got white coat syndrome or something like that. So anyway, I don't want to spend too much time on that because I'm here to talk about IBS for the people who might know about IBS or newbies or anybody who is a veteran or something. Because if you know anything about it, let me know. But anyway, I went to the gastro doctor because trying to figure out what I can do and take, because I see things in the store, but I don't just take things without finding out from a doctor. So she mentioned something called Beano or something called Malox. She told me I need to check with my nutritionist because something about simethicone and you know, not sure, something about something causing acid reflux and stuff like that. And speaking of acid reflux, I never ever had acid reflux, but for some reason after I had the surgery, I started having some issues with that. I don't have GERD, but I guess a little bit of acid reflux or something, so it's not really a big deal. Because most of the time, it's things that you're eating, far as for me. I don't know about nobody else. So anyway, what I wanted to talk about was I'm having a bit of abdominal bloat and pain, and that's due to IBS. And you know, if people remember in my earlier videos, I talked about having IBS. I had IBS before surgery, so this is for people who is new watching my channel. The IBS was before my VSG surgery. The problems I'm having is because of IBS. It's not because of VSG. The VSG is good, it's fine, and everything is working well. But for some reason, this IBS thing is worse than it was. And so there was a lot of foods I was eating in the beginning. You know, if you go back and see my earlier videos, some people might not want to. So I'm going to try to go through it real quick. But anyway, I had a lot of stomach bloat. I had a lot of stomach pain. And I had hernias too as well. So if I can add pictures, I will. But if not, you know, if you see some of the other videos or even just look at some of the cover pictures, you will see my different pictures of before because of my stomach. One good thing is that, you know, right now I'm not really losing weight on the scale because it's up and down, but I'm still losing inches. So my stomach, tummy at the time was 48 to 49 inches, and now it is at 32 inches even. So I had a 29-inch waist before I even had kids. So my waist is almost at 29 because my waist is small, but I still had that fupa going on. So I'm still working on that. They said the stomach's the last to go. So, you know, we'll see. Because I'm not planning on having no plastic surgery. So anyway, let me go back to what I was saying. Because I don't want the video to be too long. This is like my 4th time recording this video. So I'm talking fast because I'm trying to get everything in. So anyway, the doctor was telling me about foods that I shouldn't eat, can't eat. You know, you can eat what you want. But a lot of times, if you don't want no stomach pain, gas, bloat, and stuff like that, you're going to listen to the doctor or whatever your doctor tells you. So anyway, I've been telling people for a long time, for years, or on a lot of videos, things I'm not supposed to eat, drink, and stuff like that. Because with the bariatric, they want you to do certain things, but me having IBS, I can't do or shouldn't do certain things. Is what I told and asked my nutritionist, but she didn't know jack anyway. So anyway, my nutritionist, not my nutritionist, my gastro doctor, and my primary doctor before previous said no artificial sugars. So I can't do Crystal Light, anything artificial, no protein shakes, the stuff in it, no protein bars and all that. My nutritionist said no protein bars anyway, because he says like candy bars. But anyway, I cannot do artificial sugar, sweeteners, none of that stuff. And I knew it used to bother my stomach around the time after surgery because I dumped. And believe it or not, even though I'm 14 months post-op, I still dump. Some people say VSG people don't dump. Yes, they do. It depends on some people. But yeah, I still dump. If I'm eating something wrong, I will still dump. If I eat too much, I will vomit. So most of the time I don't, because they say sleep patients can hold 5 to 6 ounces of food. I stay between 3 and 4 ounces. Now, a lot of times I measure my food. If I don't measure my food, sometimes I might go over 3. I don't really know what it is. So most of the time I try to measure my food. So my food, most of the time, it's between 2.5 and 3.5 ounces. I usually don't want to go past 4 ounces. But I do notice the gastro doctor told me I shouldn't do no high fats, no high protein, and no high fat, no high protein, no high fiber. So that means no fruits, no vegetables, is what I've been saying all along why I had all that stomach pain and bloat years ago before VSG. So anyway, I do eat a little bit of spinach, and I told her that, and she said, fine, if you can handle it. So I eat like about this much spinach. I always weigh it most of the time, or I just do like this, or I take a pinch of it. So when I eat spinach, it's anywhere from 0.2, 0.3 ounces to maybe 0.5 or an ounce. And of course, that's not a lot of food. And I'm not really eating enough, but I do notice sometimes when I eat less meat, I lose weight or lose inches. And I'm noticing that because before, I got to go back almost to the basics. And when I mean the basics for me, I mean as far as like soft foods or low bit of foods. I'm not talking about doing a whole lot of liquid stuff, liquid diet. I mean, if I feel like not eating much, then yeah, I'm just going to do like some chicken broth or some soup or something. But anyway, so for me, I have to eat between 1.5 and 2 ounces of meat. If I go a little over 2.2, fine. But I'm not eating no 3 ounces of meat, and definitely not over 3. Now, I was told by the nutritionist a while ago, she told me to up my protein and eat 3 ounces. But I know when I ate 3 ounces, I either did not lose weight or I gained weight. Well, most of the time I didn't lose weight, stayed the same, something like that. So anyway, I'm going back to the basics. I'm trying this out for 2 weeks or maybe 4 weeks. But anyway, so the gastro doctor said no fruits, no vegetables, no nuts, and I love nuts. That was one way I was getting protein in. So she said no nuts, no beans. I was eating beans fine too, and she said no beans. So now I'm like, okay, what am I supposed to eat? I don't know what to eat. So I'm eating a little bit of meat, and and sometimes I don't feel like eating no meat. Sometimes I don't want no chicken. Sometimes I want no turkey. The other night I ate some liver, and I haven't had liver in a while because she told me to stay away from liver and stay away from red meat and steak and ground beef and that stuff. I was eating fine one time, and one time I was losing. And then I stopped, and she told me to stay away from it, which I did. So I know everything is all in moderation. So I'm going back and forth here and there and here to see what's going on, because this food issue thing with me it's a mess. And this is all because of IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. I have IBS-D, which is diarrhea. I don't have diarrhea now, but I did before surgery. So it's like everything or whatever I ate, I was running to the toilet. So I went to the bathroom like 3 times a day before surgery. Now after surgery, I don't go that often, probably because I'm not eating that much food. Hair in my face. I'm not eating that much food. So anyway, so the stuff she told me not to eat and everything, and she told me I really shouldn't be drinking nothing but water. And I'm like, I'm thirsty. I want something besides water. So I still drink my tea because I will buy tea and then I will put water in it or ice to to thin it out, to take out some of the sugar. But then it tastes like sugar water. So then I put more tea in it. Just no sugar. So most of the time I go to McDonald's, I get a sweet tea. It's not sweet or strong like it used to be. It's not strong like it used to be. So I go get a tea from McDonald's. I boil some tea at home, and I pour more tea in it. So then it's straight tea with a little bit of sugar. Then I add the water, ice, and then it's, water. So anyway, back to what the nutritionist was saying. I mean, not nutritionist, sorry. Gastro doctor was saying. So no fruits, no vegetables, no beans, no nuts, no onions, no garlics, no pepper, no oats, no wheat, no corn products, no popcorn. Basically nothing is what I can have. She make it seem like all I can have is water, a little bit of meat. She said no fruit, and especially fruit with the skin on it, is bad for my stomach. And I noticed that when I was eating grapes one time. I was eating grapes, and I'm trying to figure out, where is this pain coming from? So I didn't know if it was the grapes or the skin on the grapes, but either or, no fruit. As far as no vegetables, no vegetable. Only thing I'm doing is a little bit of spinach, because I was asked about green beans, and she's like, no, because of the skin. So I'm like, okay, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. So anyway, I just wanted to give you a quick update what's going on with me. I'm still around. I'm still having problems with eating. 14 months post-op due to IBS, not VSG. And that's going to be another video, but I'm going to talk about colonoscopy because I am 50 years old. I'm not sure if I mentioned it in this video, but I'm 50 years old. I will be 51 this year. So I'm told at age 50 you're supposed to get a colonoscopy. And so I am due for one, and I'm going to have one soon, I guess. And so anyway, she said they do a colonoscopy, and then they check to see if you have any polyps. If you have any polyps, they will remove them. And then you come back in 3 to 5 years and be tested again or something, the procedure. And if you don't have any, then you don't come back for 10 years. So I just want to do a quick video to let everyone know that I'm still around. I'm having issues eating. My weight is still the same, but I'm losing inches. In case I didn't say, I started this journey. I was a size 18, extra large pants, 2X shirt. But now I wear medium pants. I can fit some small. I wear medium pants. Shirts, I wear a small or a medium. I wear size 10. I can fit some 6. I do have 2 pieces of article or clothing that's size 2, but my size is size 10 or size 6, depending on how it's made. I buy a lot of things to stretch, so that's why things fit for me. I buy a lot of stretch things. I guess that's about it. I just wanted to, get everybody update. I'm still at 90-something pounds lost, 92 lost or something. I said when I get to 100 pounds even, that I was going to go ahead and do a skin flick. Please note that, I do have, my stomach was real big, so it's down more than it was, this fupa thing. But I mean, everybody keeps saying my waist is small, so, I'm happy about that. I'm still working on everything else. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and cut this video short because I didn't want it to be too long. It's long enough. So everyone, I will be back as soon as I can. My doctor's appointment post-op is going to be sometime in March. I didn't have my year appointment because she moved it. So anyway, I will see what's happening, let you know what's going on. And, hopefully whatever's going on, my weight will go ahead and move. Because at my standards, I should have been at 158, 159 now. But I'm still in the 160s, high 160s. So the doctors want me at 160, 165, so they'll probably be happy where I am, but my goal is to be at 140, so I'm still pushing on to get to 140. Some people say it's too small, and actually it's not, because before I had kids, I was 136. I'm still 5'1". I was 5'1" then, and so if I get to 140, hey, I'm happy. If I get to 135, even better. I don't know if I'm going to look small or what I'm going to look like. I know I won't look skinny, because I've never been skinny. I've always been on the thick side, but I've been like a smaller thick. So anyway, that's about it. And I will see you all later soon. Bye. Thank you for watching and subscribing, whoever you are. And if you want me to subscribe back, let me know. And I will, because sometimes it lets me know if you did. And then I'll go ahead and subscribe to you. And I will go and check out your videos and everything. Otherwise, if you don't let me know, if I don't subscribe, please don't be mad. Just go ahead and let me know. And I will get back to you. So, all right. Bye.